Hi, Jamaican Scratch Queen. How are you? Nobody won that Powerball. I'm good. I'm on here to show the results from my group play. We had 4 ladies together playing the Powerball for that big jackpot. Alicia, we didn't win the big one. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Disney World Adventures. How is everyone? So I came on to do a reveal on if we won, if we lost, what we plan to do. There were 4 of us ladies. Miss Delisha was one of them, and Sylvia, and Sand Scratcher, and myself. And they all, I believe, know whether or not we got anything, because I sent, once I get the tickets, I send the information to anybody in the group so they know what they have. Instead of posting tickets online, I just send photos of the tickets to the people that are involved in it. And these are the 4 ladies, including myself. I'm one of them. Most of the time I'm a lady. I try to be. These are the winning numbers, and it shows on here right off the bat that it rolled over because, whoops, got a little happy with the zoom. Well, now. Oh, Delisha, don't worry about it now. Just wait till, if you're going to continue on, then there'll be a new one coming, and that would be the one. That we didn't win the jackpot, so it doesn't pertain to us anymore. And what Delisha is talking about is a protection agreement for anyone involved in the Powerball group pool. So we're going to go through these numbers. This is my email and PayPal, because I am continuing on to the next round, which will be Saturday. And if anybody wants to join, they're more than welcome. These right here are the winning numbers: 6, 10, 21, 35, 46, and the Powerball was 23. So we have a 6 right here. And I've already looked through these, but I'm going back through again just to make sure. Delisha, did you check your numbers you had? I don't see any other number except that 6 there. 21, 35, no 35, no 46 here. So this one only had the 1 number, and that doesn't win anything at all. Okay, next ticket. And we had 20 total sets of numbers to look through because there were 4 of us. So 6, no 6, no 10, 21. We have a 21. And out of these numbers, we need a minimum of 3 in order to win without the Powerball. And we don't have the Powerball. So no more 21s, 35. 46 and 23. We have a 23. That's not right. That's Powerball. Never mind. That doesn't count. Okay, nope. Let's see. We have a 6 here. Let's see, no 10. No 21. Looking for a 35. No. And a 46. We have a 46 here. No, and we need, if we had the Powerball, we would have won, the multiplier was 2 times. We would have won 2 numbers with the Powerball would have been $14. We didn't get that. Okay, let's see. 6, no Powerball. We have a 10. Uh, 21. Do we have a 21? No. 35. No. And a 46. No. So we didn't get any winnings on these tickets. So as I said, I am on to the next round. And it's the same as before. The new jackpot is $414 million. As you can see right here, for March 9th. And the rules are all the same. And I'm in right here. And anyone that would care to join in, please email to this email that you want to join, and then send PayPal payment for $15 donation to this PayPal address also. And if everybody's got the email, I will go ahead and have 2 of the $1 million luckies. This is those symbol only tickets from Florida. Let's see, I don't even have a scratcher out. Let's try Dirty Scratcher or Dirty South. That one's 39, 38. See if I can win anything at all. Thank you for stopping in, Disney. I appreciate it. Hi, Louis. Thank you. We need it. Oh boy, I zoomed in too far, didn't I? Whoops. It doesn't want to zoom now. And I went back through our last feed that I did, and I finally saw y'all told me to zoom in. And then I saw Cheryl laughing at me because I wasn't seeing it. Oh, I went too far. How's that? Is that zoomed in good enough? So on this ticket, hi Sylvia, I'm so sorry we did not win. But I'm rolling in and trying it again. And I'm sure that Sand Scratchers is going to join in too, because she told me she was going to stick in for the duration. What the duration is, I'm not sure yet. I know we want that jackpot. Okay, just send over the email like before and the PayPal for the donation, and we will get it done. And then I'll send out the same paperwork I sent out last night to you guys. So on this ticket, we are looking for the horseshoe, and that's the auto win. The 4-leaf clover is 5 times the prize. And the money bucket, or yeah, it's a pot of gold. You win all 12 prizes. So I will see if I can find a symbol. Actually does something. That's a symbol, and it's a safe, and it doesn't help. That one doesn't work. That's the chest and the bank and pearls and a crown and a piggy bank, purse, briefcase, a check, a gift, a fur, and the gold bar, which is what you need on that big fancy $30 Gold Rush ticket. That's what you need on it, a gold bar. And they give it to me on this one where it's no good. Isn't that just the way? And this is just a different color of the same ticket, number 39. The odds, it says, are 1 in 4.04, because I forgot to show you the last time. And this is number 39. Let's see what we find here. Wallet, chest, diamond, credit card, a purse, pearls. There's that gold bar again. Not doing anything but being a gold bar. Bankroll, That's another good symbol we need somewhere else. And a check. And a rabbit. And a briefcase. So I busted out on both of those. They must know I don't really care for this ticket. And they're saying, fine, we're not doing anything for you. So I didn't win anything. The 4-lady group didn't win anything. It's just a bust. Hi, Buckeye. Thank you for coming by. And one more time before I get off. I'm not going to have this real long because I don't have a whole bunch of tickets to scratch. Here is the sign up for Saturday's round of the Powerball. And it's $15 donation. Please send an email if you want to participate. Send me an email to this email address. And then send your $15 donation to this email address at PayPal. And you will be in. And then I will also, once I have the tickets and I purchase them all at one time, I will take a picture of them and you will have a photocopy of the actual tickets for you, for your records. And that is the jackpot for Saturday. So with that, I am going to get off because I don't have anything else to scratch right now. Unless you guys want to chat. I'll sit and chat. So who's still here? I'm still on my phone. I still don't have my laptop up. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Buckeye. So is it the three of us now? Okay, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off. The faithful, that's right. Did you guys play the Powerball? I know nobody won, but I'm hoping somebody. You know, I know Baby Doll had a group going. I know MSQ had a group going. And Georgia Scratcher had a group going. But I hope somebody in all of those. I know I'm in a couple of books, but they're like sitting there. So all my investments are all over the place, but that's why I don't have a whole bunch of tickets to scratch, because I have to stay in my budget. Now, if I win the Powerball, I'll probably have a bigger budget. I'm thinking it's going to get a lot bigger if I win. At least part of it, you know. But yeah, I know, Buckeye. Yeah, I think I actually, Scratch and Tater has what he's called a Flip It Friday. I did that. I'm doing that with him this Friday. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. He is so hilarious. That guy is just so funny that I just had to try it. And then I'm doing something with someone else that is not broadcasting what they're doing, so I can't say what book I'm in. And that's it. I lost my butt on a book too, really bad. So it was a significant book. And I'm thinking about it, and the more and more I see the actual books being done, I tend to lean more towards doing like a mix of tickets or something than a actual book. I know you can win big in them, but you can also really lose a lot. And I kind of blew my budget until until it replenishes. I saw that. I saw y'all are having that battle or playoff or whatever. And I've thought about doing some of these challenges, but I'm just not there yet. Does that make sense? I guess I could put something over here that y'all can see that looks pretty. Because I'm not putting my face. I'm old and I'm not so pretty anymore. I saw that too. I watched that video. That's going to be cool. But I'll get built back up where I can do more. Oh, see? I know. So Cheryl, what are your plans? What are you going to do? I want to do like MBS and hit a big old jackpot where I have to worry about what I'm going to be doing with it. I'd rather worry about what I have to do with what I got than covering what I did. You know? Or not really covering what I did. I just I pay all of my bills before I do anything. Always. I make sure everything is taken care of and I have savings put up and stuff. And then I have what I'm allowed to play with. And that's by my own setting. I mean, my husband's just like, win something. He's like, get us rich or something. And I'm like, that's kind of unrealistic. But, he quit bringing me tickets home. He's like, well, you made your budget, so I'm sticking in it too. And I'm like, but you could bring me tickets home. You're not in my budget. I'm sorry I missed what y'all said. I'm using this phone for everything. Let's see. I'm probably fixing to really mess everything up. Put it down here where it's easier to read. Oh, you go to the library and read? I've noticed a lot of people on their streams and stuff are starting to put different little things in, showing things they're using. Oh, you get books on the computer at the library? Or are you joining books on the computer from the library? Oh, yeah. I have no clue how to edit anything. I want to do so much with my channel, but I can't even get the sound to work on my laptop right now, so I'm not doing anything. I thought I added some music to one of my live streams after it went live or after it went out onto YouTube. After it was done, it didn't have any sound. It's like, yeah, you thought you did, but you didn't. Well, this is fun just sitting here chatting with y'all. Cheryl, what kind of books do you like? Have you ever read J.D. Robb or Nora Roberts? I get to where I stay up all night too, but it is really not good for me because I get up every morning with my husband because I don't work outside the home anymore. And I get up and fix him breakfast and make him a lunch and send him on his way because he's still out there grinding away. And I'm here at home, so he gets upset when I stay up all night. He doesn't like it at all. And that's what he gets aggravated with me about. He doesn't care about all my scratching and giving stuff away and stuff like that. He doesn't care. He gets mad when I stay up all night. I've tried to talk to him about, scratching with me because he likes to do it too. But he's like, I'm not doing that on camera. I'm like, nobody's going to bite you. He's like, I'm not doing it on camera. And I'm like, okay. So that's actually why I do it mostly during the day, because I like to, spend my time with him when he's home, because he'll grumble about it if I don't anyway. Because all our kids are grown. Our grandkids are grown. Most of them are just about grown. We have 2 little great-grandbabies, 2 little girls. And I sit here and try and tell myself, I'm just barely old enough to be a grandma, which is not true. My youngest grandson, and he's the youngest, is 14. I do like a lot of people. I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, what the heck happened? Who are you? Oh, you're having another one. That's nice. Yeah, I don't get to see the kids and the babies and everything. Everybody's not close by. I know what you mean, Cheryl. And that stuff hurts too. That will throw you for a loop. I've had a few heart attacks and I've actually had a couple of strokes too. I have mostly recovered from both of the strokes. I have some, you can probably tell on the videos that I have a little bit of where I'm thinking things and the rest of me hasn't caught up to where I'm trying to go. And that's why I'm not out there in the working world. What I look like means nothing compared to how I treat people. That's true. You know, you got to remember that, you know, you can't be mean to people, you can't be, oh, I won't let them open my chest up. They've tried a couple of times and I'm like, no. But I'm afraid of doctors. Every time I go near a doctor, they want to put me in the hospital or something. And I'm like, stay away. You're bad news. One of my middle daughter, um, she's got some really bad medical issues. Couple of months ago, she was supposed to come over. She was going to come visit for the weekend and spend some time with me, and she didn't show up. And this was back when the free foot person was pulling her garbage. I couldn't get a hold of her. I couldn't reach her. And I didn't have it. You know, you never think about getting contacts of people that are close to your children when they. And it was a day and a half before I heard anything. And that morning, my husband had left his phone at home. So he called me from work to tell me he'd left his phone at home and to see if I'd bring it to him. And while I was there at his work bringing his phone, I got a phone call from a number I didn't recognize. And I let it go to voicemail. And when I got back in the car and I sat down, I'm like, well, while I'm sitting here, I'll listen to it. And it was somebody notifying that my daughter was in the hospital. She's diabetic real severe, and she's had a couple of heart attacks also. She had expired and they found her and they resuscitated her and took her to the hospital. I just completely lost it. And it was a good thing I was in the parking lot because I went back in and I told my husband because I was too upset to even try to drive. Oh, Cheryl, you had an experience. Yeah, I'm still worried about her because she's not doing good at all, and it scares me. I'm always scared for her. And, as a mother, you just want to go get your child and bring them home and, take care of them. But she doesn't want to do that. She wants to continue living her life, and I can't blame her. But I just want her to get healthy again. She's very cautious with what she does. I am too. I like all these sodas and stuff like that. I don't drink all that stuff. I don't use sugar. That stuff, it'll kill you. And that sweet taste doesn't replace you. Hi, DS Scratcher. Oh, I didn't even know you were in here. Yeah, it was terrifying. She lives about an hour and a half from me. And it's hard to get down there. I can't just get in the car and go. So, but she's just moved into a different place, so I'm hoping that she'll do better. I eat just about what I want, but I find at my age, I crave things that are actually good for me. It's weird. It's like, and I cook very carefully. I avoid cooking anything that's not going to be prepared where it's healthy. I have a goal. I want to go over to Louisiana and do a parade with Bobby and Chris sometime. Go to a parade. That would be fun. I have never been. I've been through Louisiana on I-10, going through the state that never stops. Texas is like 2 days to get through. And I've been in Slidell before. I went kind of right on through. But I-10 itself is a road that never stops either. Yeah, now I have a sister in Mississippi. She used to live in Biloxi. Her husband was stationed there. And they got hit really bad when Katrina went through. And then I think there was another one that hit the area after that was really bad. But she's just like, I'm done. I'm not living at the beach anymore. So they moved up inland in Mississippi. They're still in Mississippi, but they're um, up towards Jackson, I think it is. So they still go down to Biloxi and everything, but so now she gets snow and she's got farm animals. You know, I've been to Biloxi a couple of times to visit with my sister, and I never went. And it's like, now I'm like, I should have. I'm trying to find a place to go here in Florida. I want to try slots one time. Yeah. And then we were talking, Eddie was talking about taking me to that short cruise, the 6 hour cruise to do the slots. And then the Norwegian cruise line just went and did a complete side tilt from a big, huge wind hitting it. And he's like, well, I remember those days when I was in the Navy. I'm not going. So now he won't go on the cruise. Hey, Dan, how are you? You still got your chapstick? Are you making commercials for chapstick now on your channel? Yeah, right. I agree. I don't know how you take a guy that's been in the Navy as long as he was, and he refuses to go aboard a ship because it had a little tilt in the windstorm. Actually, they said it went kind of way up on its side. He told me he doesn't have his sea legs anymore. No, we didn't. We didn't win anything on it, but I think we're going to go another round for Saturday because it's up to 414 million. So I want a piece of it. And honestly, that much money, I don't care if a whole bunch of people win with me. That's, I don't know if I could spend that much money anyway. No one won. And the payouts, let's see. Here's the, wait a minute, let me show you. This is because this paper I have tells you how many people won what. Doesn't tell you who. But let's see. Over here on the regular play, 67 people won $100. 3 people won 50,000. You know, I'm not opposed to winning 50,000. Or in my case, the way I play, it would have been 100. But look at here. I play the power play, and 38 people won 200. Over here, 67 people won the 100. The 4 out of 4 or 4 out of 5, and the 3 out of 5 with Powerball pays the same thing, $100. That's not a lot of winners that I see. I don't know about y'all, but I think there should have been more winners. But they didn't get the numbers, you can't win. And then this side is what I always play, the power play. But we didn't get anything. We got 2 numbers on 1 row. We didn't get any Powerballs. So we needed 1 more number to win. Well, if we'd have had 3 numbers, we would have won $14. So I'm just going to do another round. Well, there's Sand Scratcher has told me that she's going to just continue to play each round until we win. or we give up. But I'm not a quitter, so we'll see. And I'm thinking that if my group wins, I'm thinking about just having the group meet up together. That would be cool to just meet up together and claim together. Because I think we'd all be able to afford to show up at Tallahassee. Or, just take some money off of the pot and put everybody up there at Tallahassee until we get things ironed out. Or not. It kind of depends on how the group wants to do. Oh, it's $15 because let me show you the tickets. This is one of our tickets at Lost, but I do 5 sets with the power play. So that if we win Powerball, at least we make a little bit of extra because we get either the 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And I think it has a 10 times, but I've never seen that. I think it just goes up to 5 times. You can see the multiplier right there. It has the regular numbers, the Powerball, and then the multiplier. So that's what I do. And then I just do quick picks. And then, of course, if you join after I get the tickets, then I take a photo of the tickets and send it out to the group. Hi, Wandering. How are you today? Anyway, DS, if you want to join in, I think you have my email. So send me an email saying you want in, and then just PayPal over the $15. I think Sylvia said she was going to repeat. Sand Scratcher will repeat. I'm in, so that's 3 right there, and I think Delisha will go in too. That's 4. And then you would make 5. This right here is my little note cards that I send out. I think I sent one to Bobby and Chris. Okay. Well, I probably won't buy the tickets until Saturday morning anyway, so you have time. And y'all are still out enjoying vacation, aren't you? No, I'm in Palm Coast over Flagler County. I'm on the east coast of Florida. You guys are up in the Panhandle. Yeah, you know where St. Augustine is? I'm just below, a little bit below St. Augustine and above Daytona Beach. Oh man, you both have to go back, don't you? Yes, I love St. Augustine. They have some kind of water cruise over there. It's a dinner that you do over there. I've thought about doing. I like the water. I like to, go out on boats and stuff, and rough waters don't bother me in the least. They make my sister sicker than a dog, and I laugh at her, but I love the water. Ah, gotta love that OT. You sound like my sister, Cheryl. We went out. We went out to do one of those deep sea fishing cruises, and out of Jacksonville. It was actually out of a little town called Mayport. It's where the Navy base is over there. And we went out on one of those deep sea fishing things. And we went with my sister and her husband, and there were a couple of other friends along too. And the seas were rough that day, so the fishing boat was, skipping over some serious um, waves. It was rough. They ended up canceling the trip and coming back in, but boy, first time, and she started the well, I don't want to be gross, but she got sick. And I'm like, if you'll come out here in the fresh air, you'll feel better. And she says, if you come near me and bother me, I'm gonna kill you. Because she knows I go over and mess with her, siblings and stuff. We don't care how old we are, we will mess with each other. And I was out, at the front of the ship, and the rougher it got, the more fun I had. And my sister told Eddie to throw me overboard, but he wouldn't do it because he likes me. And now I can't get him to do the cruise. Who's stupid? I missed that. Oh, yeah. People are something else. There was a video I saw yesterday where, and it's one of these that pops up in your feed, on your page, or I guess it's the news feed where the people you're used to looking at, and then their suggestions and stuff. Well, this was in, I think it was LA or something, nail salon. There was a fight there. Some woman had went in for some kind of service. There was no sound, so you couldn't tell what it was all about. Hi, Tanya. We're just sitting here talking, and I haven't quit talking yet. Is that crazy or what? And I knew when those little women went and got those brooms, like they And I'm like, uh-oh, they know something's coming and they're going to handle it. Don't ever mess with a little bitty woman with a broom. Let me tell you, she will whoop your butt all over the place. I know that I was sitting there singing, there's going to be some kung fu fighting. You know that song that was going off in my head while I was watching that video. And I was like, there's no sound. You can't turn the sound on. Oh, by the way, I can't sing, so you don't want to hear me do it. I do not have the gift of sing at all. I might maybe be able to make a living standing on the corner singing at the top of my lungs and get paid to shut up. When my grandbabies were little, I used to sing to them, and they loved it. And now they're like, please don't do that. Yes, and I've seen that happen many times where somebody goes in, they get a full boat of service, and then they complain about it afterwards. Because I noticed the lady kept trying to leave, the one that started everything. She kept trying to go out the door like she wasn't going to pay. And then she went over to another one that got involved later and during the beginning of the fight and was talking to her and saying things to her. And I think you're right. I think it's all just to get free service. But, you know, if you can't afford to pay for the service, then don't go to somebody's business and do that. That's not right. Oh, have you seen videos of the same person doing that? Well, look at what I got. I love this thing. I wish I could see well enough to tell which way it's supposed to be. Ah, that's it. What's that say? Neptune rocking and rolling. He is not rapping. That's right. DS, did you see the part one? Remember the fan mail where I lost the first part? I couldn't get it to upload to save my soul, and everybody just saw the second part. I finally found it and got it uploaded. That's the one that I tried to put music to it just to see, because I'm trying to figure out editing. But the music didn't show up. It was like, yep, she tried. She didn't get it. I even went into the editor, that's in there where the video was. I went into the editor and it says, You can get music. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'll put some music to it. So I go in and I go through all the different types of music. And I settle on one. And then I go back to launch the video and there's no music there. I'm like, well, I'll figure it out someday. Where's Tanya gonna go? I'll have to check it out, Tanya. Oh, I want to learn just because I want to know how. Oh, that'll be nice, Tanya. I want to know how to do the editing. I mean, I'm not going to do like Scratch and Tater and turn myself into emojis, but I want to be able to do some things like, put an arrow in. That if I could get one arrow in there, that would be cool to me. I know that. He does a lot of beach videos too. I guess he's close to the beach too. Cheryl, I think we did a ticket for you anyway, because I knew you would have been here, and I think you had to go back to work or something. You still didn't win anything. I try. I got to do another giveaway. Or not particularly a giveaway, but, get some tickets and scratch for you guys too. Because I like doing that. You're welcome, honey. I know that it just, I don't know why they mess with me. They cut my videos in half or I do. I don't know. Maybe it's me. But YouTube just was determined they were going to shut me down. Yeah. And Tanya thought she was called, but it wasn't her. It was Trish. And Trish wasn't in here either. So, but that bucket was getting so dadgum full that I had to, get those tickets and stuff out of there because there was no more room. And then I reduced it to those little pieces of paper. And that took forever to do. So, I can't remember, sweetie. I don't know who. I know I scratched one for Jamaican Queen because she was sick, but I didn't, not the contest ones. I did just two sides. Oh, Tanya. Okay, and I did one for Tanya then, didn't I? Or was Jamaican Queen and Cheryl? Yeah, there was confusion. Come to think of it, there's usually confusion in my some of my streams. But you guys just keep being loyal, and I love that. I need about 48 more hours in each day to do what I want to do, though. Because I want to go watch every last video of my friends that's put out there. And it's impossible to watch them all. I follow Cheryl around most of the time. I go in somewhere, she's in there. I see Buckeye knows. That's fine, no problem. This is an hour and almost 8 minutes of update. This is Powerball update. Everybody's going to look at the length of this video and think we won big. I know. And I want to join in with everybody and everything they're doing, but I can't do it. But I also usually I don't join the big books because I just, then that limits me to what I can do. If I do the smaller, join in with the smaller ones like MSQ, the $25 ones, then I can get in those, and they're not really as profitable, but at least I get to join in, and also, I get to join with, more people. Yes, you guys are usually in my chat. Y'all always show up. Even if I'm over here sniveling and coughing or whatever I'm doing. You have a brain freeze? Why do you have brain freeze? You were eating ice cream too fast? Oh, when I was sick? Oh, God. Yeah. And it was allergies. I went out to get the tickets yesterday and that pollen was all over my truck again. And I'm like, but, the doctor, it's usually a sign that YouTube is fixing to shut me down. Are y'all there? Or am I dying here? Oh. Did y'all lose me or what? Yeah, mine seems perfect. Can y'all see that? Yeah, I think Buckeye's going to have to refresh to come back in. There you are. Hi, Diaz, Cheryl. Scratching for cash. Hi, welcome. We're having a session. We're just in here talking away. We did the Powerball reveal where we didn't win anything. And we're starting up another pool for Saturday. And I'm showing off my Poseidon playing the guitar that DS Scratchers sent me. By the way, this is me over here playing with Poseidon. Yeah, right. Well, it looks like it's just the three of us now. DS, what are you guys doing today over there? Oop, I'm getting dings. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I need to do something, even if it's wrong. Not really, but you know, it's a saying. Get some stuff done and see if I can get this laptop to work. So, I have really enjoyed just sitting here chatting with you guys. It's awesome. And I will do an update. Today's Thursday. I may get some tickets and come on and scratch and see if we can get more participants for this Powerball group. And maybe I'll win some money. So I can go get some tickets to scratch to give away to you guys, even though I don't get to give away a lot to you, but I try. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. I appreciate your support so much. And I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, I won't stop now.